You ever wonder which U.S. city boasts some of the cleanest air? Join us as we explore some of the top destinations where you can breathe easy and enjoy the pristine air year around. Let's dive into the cleanest air in America. Number one on the list is Honolulu, Hawaii, and you better expect Hawaii to be on this list because it's an island. Honolulu, Hawaii, with its laid-back lifestyle and warm year-round weather, think surfing and snow cones, you'll be surrounded by stunning beaches, mountains, and lush greenery. Honolulu offers outdoor activities and it has a really rich culture of Hawaiian, Asian, and mainland American influences. The air quality index in Honolulu is generally between 20 and 50, which is classified as really good according to the EPA. For a comparison, LA's air quality index is usually between 150 and 300 during the summer months. Honolulu benefits from tide winds, which disperse pollutants and really maintains a really healthy air quality year-round. The city has limited heavy industry, and that results in fewer emissions compared to other areas. The cost of living in Honolulu is really high, with the median home price at $850,000. This is the highest priced place on our list today. Groceries are also really expensive, and you can expect to pay anywhere between 50 and 60% higher than the national average. And of course, that has to do with the fact that everything has to be imported to the island. The fuel cost in Honolulu right now is averaging around $4.67 per gallon, where the rest of the country is hovering right around $3.50 per gallon. Number two on our list is Cheyenne, Wyoming. Cheyenne is a very small town with a strong sense of history and cowboy culture. It offers open plains and a lot of outdoor activities, including hiking and hunting and fishing. Cheyenne's Western lifestyle has an emphasis on rodeo, agriculture, and heritage. The average AQI, or air quality index in Cheyenne, is between 20 and 40, which is classified as good by the EPA. The housing market in Chelan is pretty affordable. The median home price is about $350,000, and rent for a one-bedroom apartment is anywhere between $900 and $1,200 per month. Next on the list, number three, is Burlington, Vermont, and Burlington offers a prestige vibe of art culture and food culture and sustainable living. The average air quality index in Burlington is typically between 20 and 40, so pretty good by the EPA standards. Because it is located by Lake Chelan and is surrounded by forests, this really contributes a lot to the natural air filtration of the area. The region also has very little heavy industry, which limits emissions and really maintains that nice air quality. The cost of living in Burlington is moderate to high, with the median home price right around $500,000. A one-bedroom apartment is gonna run you between $1,500 and $2,000 a month. I wanna hear from you in the comments. Is air quality something you think about when you are choosing a place to relocate to? Let me know. All right, number four is Bangor, Maine. Bangor is known for its historic downtown, local festivals, and cultural events, with just a slight touch of small town charm. This small city enjoys excellent air quality, and it is due to its remote location and lack of major pollutant sources. So Bangor is a quiet, family-friendly city surrounded by forests and rivers, and it is a great place for people who enjoy the outdoors. The average air quality index in Bangor is typically between 15 and 40, so that's really low. The cost of living is affordable in Bangor, and it is lower than the national average on a lot of spectrums. So a home, the median home price is about $300,000, and a two-bedroom apartment is about $1,200 a month. So that's pretty good. Number five, Santa Fe, New Mexico. Santa Fe is known for its artsy, spiritual Southwest charm. There's just art galleries everywhere and festivals and a lot of historical significance with a strong Native American and Hispanic cultural influence. The environment is high desert and it has stunning sunsets, adobe culture, and a lot of access to hiking and skiing and outdoor recreation. Santa Fe, New Mexico is known for its clean air because of its high desert location and low population density. Santa Fe's air quality index is between 20 and 45, which is classified as good by the EPA. High altitude and arid environment really helps keep the pollutant levels low with good air circulation and minimal humidity. The cost of living in Santa Fe, unfortunately, is kind of on the higher side. The median home price is $550,000. Renting a one-bedroom apartment is going to cost you anywhere between $1,800 and $2,200 a month. Number 6, Anchorage, Alaska. Of course, Alaska is going to be in the clean air video. Anchorage is a rugged yet surprisingly cosmopolitan area with a mix of urban amenities and a lot of natural wildlife. Anchorage, Alaska generally has pretty good air quality. I should also mention that because this is a more coastal town, they do get those inversions where clouds will press down and trap any sort of pollutants underneath them. However, the next time that there's wind, that typically blows out. Okay, so here is the AQI for Anchorage. Anchorage typically runs between 20 and 50, which is still in that good range for the EPA. The cost of living in Anchorage, although the housing might seem a little bit affordable, the median home price is $400,000. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment is anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000. Groceries and any goods is really expensive. Not quite Hawaii expensive, but you can expect to pay between 20 and 30% above the national average. Utilities are higher than the national average, especially when you're talking about transportation and heating cost, and this is due to fuel. You wouldn't expect this because Alaska produces so much oil. Before we get to the last 3, I just want to take a second to say hi, I'm Amanda Dallman. If you're getting ready to relocate and you want to get connected with a reliable, trustworthy real estate agent, get a hold of me. I will get you connected. I network with agents across the country. My contact information is in the description of this video. Number 7, Palm Bay, Florida. Finally, Florida made the list. Okay. Palm Bay offers a coastal laid-back living with a mix of retirees and young families and space enthusiasts. The region is known for its space history and it is near the Kennedy Space Center with a mix of small-town charm and coastal vibes. The air quality index for Palm Bay is about 25 to 50, still good by the EPA standard. The region really benefits from the ocean breeze helping move out any sort of particles that might be in the air. One thing that I found in my research when looking at Palm Bay was the pollen count. So during the springtime, you can expect high pollen and that might affect those with allergies. The cost of living in Palm Bay is considered moderate, and the one thing that you need to be aware of, because we're talking about Florida, is the extremely high insurance rates. But the median home price in Palm Bay is $350,000, so that's not bad. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment is between $1,200 and $1,600 a month. Number 8, Boise, Idaho. Boise seems to make all of the good lists. No wonder there's so many people moving there. Boise is known for being a friendly, growing city with a blend of a lot of outdoor activities. Boise has a growing art scene and a craft beer culture and a real strong sense of community. The downtown is lively with plenty of restaurants and entertainment, and then it's surrounded by mountains and rivers and skiing and hiking and pretty much anything you can think of for the outdoors. Boise, Idaho generally has pretty good air quality. So what is the air quality index for Boise? It is between 30 and 50, so some of the higher ones that we're seeing on our list today, but still considered good. Remember, LA is like 150. The cost of living in Boise is moderate to high. It's becoming a very popular place and the home prices are increasing. The median home price right now in Boise is $450,000, and for rent, you're going to expect to pay anywhere between $1,500 and $1,800 a month. Number 9, we are at Duluth, Minnesota. Duluth is known for its historic and scenic city with the laid-back, nature-oriented lifestyle. It's really kind of rich in history with old industrial charm and a growing art scene and now tourism sector. The city's waterfront is a hub for a lot of activities. Good air quality really has to do with its location near Lake Superior and its really relatively low industrial pollutants. The air quality index in Duluth is typically between 20 and 40, which is good by the EPA standard. The cost of living in Duluth is pretty good. The median home price is only $300,000 and rent for a one bedroom averages between $1,000 and $1,400 a month. Okay, we've made it to number 10, Bismarck, North Dakota. Bismarck is a quiet, family-oriented town. It is a small city town, but it's growing. So this area is surrounded by plains and rivers, and there's just a lot of parks and outdoor recreation in the Bismarck area. The air quality index in Bismarck is 20 to 45. Pretty good by the EPA standards, because Bismarck is a small city with limited traffic and light industry. The air is just really good in the area. I would also have to say that the open plains provide perfect opportunity for strong winds, and that also helps keep the area clean. The cost of living in Bismarck is low. The average home cost is $300,000 and rent for a one bedroom apartment costs somewhere between $900 and $1,200 a month. Thank you for joining, and we will see you next week.